have the Constitution having an explicit provision that the writ of habeas corpus cannot be suspended except rebellion or invasion. And you have the Supreme Court saying that habeas corpus rights apply to Guantanamo detainees, aliens in Guantanamo, after an elaborate discussion as to why. How can it be a statutory taking of habeas corpus when there's an express constitutional provision that it can't be suspended and an explicit Supreme Court holding that it applies to Guantanamo alien detainees?
A couple of things, Senator. I believe that the Supreme Court case you're referring to dealt only with the statutory right to habeas, not the constitutional right to habeas.
Well, you're not right about that. It's plain on its face. They're talking about the constitutional right to habeas corpus. They talk about habeas corpus being guaranteed by the Constitution, except in cases of invasion and rebellion. And they talk about John and Runnymede and the Magna Carta and the doctrine being embedded in the Constitution.
Well, sort of the fact that they may have talked about the constitutional right to habeas doesn't mean that the decision dealt with the constitutional right to habeas.
When did you last read the case?
It has been a while, but I'd be happy to go back. I will go back and look at it.
Yesterday and this morning again.
I will go back and look at it. The fact that the Constitution, again, there's no express grant of habeas in the Constitution. There's a prohibition against taking it away. But it's never been the case. I'm not aware of a Supreme...
No, wait a minute. The Constitution says you can't take it away except in case of rebellion or invasion. Doesn't that mean you have the right of habeas corpus unless there's an invasion or rebellion?
I meant by that comment, the Constitution doesn't say every individual in the United States or every citizen is hereby granted or assured or the right to habeas. It doesn't say that. It simply says the right of habeas corpus shall not be suspended except by...
You may be treading on your interdiction and violating common sense, Mr. Attorney.